Today in Algebra 1, we are reviewing 11.1 to 11.4. So I have a bunch of different problems that will show up on your test. So first thing I'm going to do is we've got an evaluate. So it's evaluate when x equals 2, y equals 5, and z equals 1. All I do for evaluates is I plug in what I know. So I've got 3 times y is 5 times z, which is 1, but it's cubed, over 5 times 2, but it's squared. So this is 3 times 5 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1, over 5 times 2 times 2, 2 times 2, which is 4. So this is simply 15 over 20, which we can then simplify down into 3 over 5. So that would be our final answer here. I will probably have both options like that there just in case. Okay, let's move on to our next one. Ooh, another simplify. We just recently did this. We're going to look first and see. It's a subtraction, but they have the same denominator. So that's actually going to be set up to be x plus 3 on the bottom. And then I've got 5x minus 3x on top. So 5 minus 3 leaves me with 2x on top and an x plus 3 on the bottom, with that being my final answer. Pretty easy. You're not going to have any on this test that are not the same denominators, okay? I made this one a little bit of a breezier time for me trying to teach you online, you trying to learn online. So we're only going to have same denominators. So if you see a problem like this, just keep the denominator the same. Ooh, these ones. A couple of y'all struggled with this, so I'm going to make it easier for you. Determine what values x cannot equal. We are only looking at the bottom of this fraction. I've got x squared minus 5x, and it cannot equal 0. I'm going to take out an x from both of these. I've got x times x minus 5. Okay? I'm going to split this now to x cannot equal 0 and x minus 5 cannot equal 0. I forgot to put that there. So I've got one of my answers, and I'm going to get my other one right here by adding 5 to both sides, and I have that x cannot equal 0 and x cannot equal positive 5. Now let's look at this other problem. So it's very similar, but I've got x plus 2 cannot equal 0. So I subtract my 2, I subtract my 2, and I end up with x cannot equal negative 2. These are simply placing your denominator equal to 0 because I cannot have denominator cannot equal 0, or it's undefined. And we cannot have that happen. Okay, let's move on to the next set of questions here. So write the reciprocal of the following two equations. So all we're going to do for the reciprocal is we're going to change it to where BC is on top and 2a squared is on bottom. Pretty easy. Reciprocal is just the flip. However, what do I do here? This is like saying RS over 1. So that's going to change to 1 over RS. Again, pretty simple. We're just flipping it. As long as you remember, you can put a 1 underneath anything, will be great there. I've got one more problem for us, and that is evaluate when x equals negative 4. So I'm going to do negative 4 squared plus 12 over negative 4 squared minus 16. 16 plus 12 over 16 minus 16. 28 over 0. Uh-oh, we cannot have that happen, which means our answer is just simply undefined. Okay? In a case like that, you can tell me you can't find the answer for it. Your test is tomorrow. Make sure you review all the videos from last week and are well prepared. Email me, text me, call me, ask for a video chat, something if you are unprepared. We want to make sure that you do well on tomorrow's test. I'll see you guys again in video on Wednesday.